How do you get job as a charter? You want to become a charter and you want to start engaging with Web3 communities with no experience on jobs. How do you get a charter? How do you become one? The easiest way to become a charter is to go through an agency. I know it's very hard to get an agency because we have very few agencies and it's not everybody that would want in taking people because every agency don't used to hire much. And then let me tell you something with one thing with agency, right? I'm been in an agency and I will tell you for sure how agencies should treat people. Some agencies are very wicked and very greedy. If they pay them like $100 for your role, some of them might decide to pay you like $20 to $30, and they will go away with they will go away with probably 60 or 70 to 80%. That's what you need to understand with working with agency. The best thing is to work alone if it's possible. But as a charter, the easiest way to get a job is through agency. Why? Because you are not doing the hunting. When you manage to get an agency, they will be the one to do the hunting by themselves and get those projects, and they would want you to work under them. And they are marketing agency. Marketing agency does that, and community agency do that also. And then another way you can get a job is this. You don't really need to go to a new community. You don't need a new community. A project can be old and you get a job as a charter. It's not like a mod. When you get a project and then you realize that the project is not that active, people are not engaging, and those you and your friends, you can gather like 5 to 10 friends. That's why I say it's not a one-man job. It's really hard to do it alone. At least get a minimum of 5 of your friends and like 10 of your friends, 5 to 10 range, anyone that you know that you guys are good. And then one way or the other, they can manage multiple accounts. You guys to probably form a group, and then the goal is to go and hunt for job. So what all of you are going to be doing is this: everybody is going to be hunting for projects, and then the project will be targeting. You need to target a problem before you approach a dev. You have to know what they are facing. You approach the dev. You tell him that you notice the community hasn't been active. Blah blah blah. You have an agency, you have a group of charters that you would want them to you want to onboard them to his project and to keep the community active. So if he buys you just need to find a way to convince him to buy the idea. And when he buys the idea, he'll pay you upfront. Please make sure one way or the other, make sure you collect your upfront so that you won't work in vain. When you collect your upfront, then you and your friends will start working. So that's the easiest way I know you can able to get job as a charter. So that's that for today, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.